Hey, good evening, guys. We're in a new year. This is 2024. Thank God we made it on the other side. And so, as we go into this new year, this is the year that I will be officially retiring. And that means beginning to collect my Social Security, draw out my pension, and continue on providing myself with a supplemental income for as long as I need to. So, what I want to do is get down to, and many people in this situation, where you need or desire some additional income. Now, what we're going to talk about are ways to do this pretty remote, pretty remote. And you can do this right from your home, and it's not difficult at all. It doesn't require a lot of tech skills in order to do this. There's a lot of folks talking about Chat GPT. It's all the rage right now, and other types of technology. To do this, there's some reasons you would necessarily use Chat GTP, but for this, all of the work is already done for you. So let me kind of get into this, and so you understand what this is all about. What I'm doing here is allowing you to be able to follow along with me. Um, you know, I'm not a person who sells courses and all those types of good things. I utilize these in order to bring in a cash flow for myself, and so I talk about lots of different products, and not because I'm using all of them, because there are many reasons that they can be utilized. And so one of the things that most important and that I'll be utilizing the entire year is the new program called Climate Control. Now, Climate Control is the subject line is for HVC, HVAC rather, and slash plumbing. But at the same time, if you look at this program, and I have the program and a couple others like it, this program is focused on contractors. And so for the rest of the year, I will be focused on contractors for several reasons. Number one, they're easy to get to. Contractors are everywhere. There are lots of them. There are a lot of good ones. There are a lot of small ones. And you can do a lot of business with them. You can do marketing business with them. You can do consumer financing, business with them, general consulting type business with them. But most importantly, as time goes on, the business eventually wants to sell, and therein lies the M&A deal finder. And so, I call it cradle to grave services. I tend to deal with companies that have been in business at least 5 years, but of course, I've dealt with a lot of small businesses that are just starting out. And you're going to look at all of these types of businesses as you go forward. But the main part of why we're doing is to be able to create a monthly income, and so so far I've been able to generate a fairly decent income on a monthly basis by utilizing these services, such as social posting, such as Google rankings, such as website premium design work. Now, what's important about this is that I'm not doing the work. I have a freelancer that does all of this work. And one of the reasons that I really like Climate Control is because there's a contractor that you have access to that has all the tools. Everything is already done for you, all the emails, all the special reports. There's a special section on press releases. I mean, there's a lot of good information in here, and it's designed so that you can utilize these resources when you're dealing with contractors. And so, and we go through that in detail in the program. And so, just to give you one example, in the case of social media posting, I've got 7 clients right now that are paying about $500 a month. A couple of them pay a little less, but $500 a month to get some social media posting done, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be on LinkedIn, whether it be Instagram. And I have a contractor that handles all of that. All I did was get the client and turn them over to the contractor. And then in doing that, there are a lot of materials that you have in order to do that with. And I go through some of the other things you want to pay attention to, such as landing pages and autoresponders, which are not hard to do. You're going to utilize them on a regular basis, so you might as well learn how to use them early on, because again, they're not difficult to utilize. And so everything that you need is there. All right, to get that business started. So very simple. If you get 10 clients, they're paying you $500 a month. You're looking at $5,000 a month. Now, you're going to have clients that are going to come and go, stop and start, that type of thing. But, my goal is to this year is to have at least 25 clients doing social media posting on a regular basis throughout the year. And some are going to come and go, some are going to stop, some are going to start. But to keep that number there, and the reason why is because in social posting, and then you're talking about premium website design, you're talking about customer financing, you're going to be doing some business capital funding for them, and then finally you'll probably end up talking to them about selling their business, of which a lot of them are ready to do right now, and you'll get paid to do that as well. So when you look at all of these services that we're providing, you can go the entire year on a monthly basis and create a really nice income, for yourself as we go through 2024. What I'm going to do is to share with you the things that I'm doing on a regular basis from A to Z, if you want to do the same. And I can tell you, in the month of January, I've got a challenge in the month of January. Everyone who is involved in this program, you should be able to get at least 5 clients this month paying at least $500 a month, at least $350 to $500. I got a couple of them paying $350, but $350 to $500. So there should be no reason at the end of this month that you can't generate, at least $2,500 this month. And so as you follow along, I can tell you, if you follow along with what I'm telling you, that's going to happen for you. Okay, that's going to happen for you. And so I'm going to go through piece by piece, day by day, and I'll probably report it every day or every couple of days or every few days. I'm not promising I'm going to do it every day. But at least during the week, maybe 1 or 2 during the week, that will keep you up to speed in terms of what I'm doing. And then all you have to do is just follow along. Now, let me break down. The first part of what we're doing is the business advisory consulting. Well, my business, the business advisory consulting part of my business, is designed to help the business owner to escalate his revenues. Okay. If you remember in a training I did, several years ago called Accelerate Your Cash Flow, that's what this is. Okay, so we're working with the business owner to help them accelerate their cash flow. There's several ways we go about doing that. And ultimately, while we're doing it, is to try to help the business owner grow that business, both the growth, the sales, the profits, and the value of that business. Okay. That's what this is all about. Start, grow, sell. I used to have a moniker called Start, Grow, Sell. And this is essentially what we're doing. Some businesses, you're starting right from the beginning with them, and you're working your way and following them throughout their entire life cycle. You can do that. You can get an income. I've got clients right now that are clients that have been clients for several years, and we talk regularly in terms of socially as well. And so it's very easy when I mention a particular program, or if I had a client the other day, if I mentioned to him would be interested in selling his business, he's going to utilize me for that. Okay. And so, this goes into a lifetime of working with businesses and helping them escalate their revenues and increase their business value. Because, of course, I'm a business broker. So at the end of the day, the most important thing is to have a business that's worth something at the end of the day. Okay, many business owners have no idea how to value their business. They don't know what their business is worth. And so you're helping them along this path as their advisor as it relates to running that business. And it's very rewarding. Now, so that's really section 1. Section 2 of what we are doing is affiliate marketing. Now, let me tell you something. Everything we do is affiliate marketing. Whenever we get a link for a landing page, whenever we get a link, for a particular service, there's usually, or hopefully there is in many cases, not all the time, but in many cases, there's a link that is coded to you. And that makes sure and tracks your numbers, so you make sure you're getting paid and keep up with your leads. And so really, in the essence, that's what affiliate marketing is. It's a link that you provide to others where you're getting paid to promote someone else's product. And so when that happens, you can do that on the business side to make an income. You can do that on the passive side as traditional affiliate marketing. And so that business alone, believe it or not, is tied to what we do. But it can also be a standalone. I've made my living at one time 100% just doing affiliate marketing. And so we're going to talk about that as well, and we'll get into that, as we go through. The third area is Real Estate Deal Finder. Okay, as you know, in the past, I've done workshops, and I was actively involved with lease purchase and still am. But since 2020, or I guess since COVID, we've had a really crazy market, and now things are changing again. There's a lot of properties that are available, both on the residential side as well as the commercial side. I've chosen to go the deal finder route because by doing the deal finder route, then I can do this remotely, and so can you. Okay, and so we'll get into that as we go along. But those are the three areas that we're focused on this year. Business advisory consulting, working with primarily contractors of all types, contractors, construction, home improvement. The second area, of course, is affiliate marketing. And of course, the third area is real estate, particularly in the area of Deal Finder. And so follow me along. And all you really have to do to get involved in this is very easy. Folks, you can make a good living doing this. You start this month, you can make $2,500 this month really easily before this month is over. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing to make that happen, how you can make that happen. All right. But all you have to do is this. Number one, get a copy of Climate Control. Okay. It's in the email. Go there, get Climate Control. I think it's about $37 or something like that. You only need the FE, the front end. You do not need any other upsells. If you choose to do the upsells, that's fine. But you really only need the FE, okay, in order to get that done. Secondly, what you want to do is you want to get a copy of, if you don't already have it, so many of you do, but if you do not have it, you need a copy of the manual M&A Deal Finder. That is very, 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 very important that you have that manual, so you make sure you understand the difference between what a deal finder is and what a broker is, and which you are not a broker, nor are you an agent, you're a deal finder. In addition to that, there's a lot of templates that will help you. A lot of good things in there, about valuation and how to sell valuations. All that information is in there. And most people, I don't know, understand, but most people they don't pay attention to that. Several people have made really good money doing it. Now we're doing it because we're getting paid to find listings, not to sell the business. We don't get paid involved at all involved in the selling of business. What we actually do is better in a lot of ways. We get paid once the business owner wants to sell the business. We turn that business over to a firm that is a brokerage firm, and we get paid when they list that business. Simple as that. All right. And so you're getting paid anywhere from $1,000, and it's tiered depending on the number of deals you do, and you can quickly get to $2,000. And so just think about it. If you're getting 5 clients a month paying you out the max of $2,000, folks, that's $10,000. Okay, that alone. That's just one segment. All right. And so take a strong look at this, and hopefully you'll come to the same conclusion that you can do really, really well with this. You don't need all of these tech skills. You don't need to keep up with a lot of different things. It's a very simple. The process is already laid out for you. It is done for you on the posting and the marketing part of it. It's all done for you. It is all done for you. We show you how to acquire clients, which is not hard at all. But this is very simple, folks. And the third thing you want to do is become a sales partner with FlexBuy, so that you have a customer financing program available. Now, why do we use FlexBuy? Very simple, because FlexBuy deals with small businesses. Okay, they deal with larger ones too, but a lot of the lenders in the customer financing arena, they want larger businesses. Okay, so and so we're going to cover the spectrum of how you get them very quickly. I'm even going to show you how you can get 5 of them this month. And folks, this is dumb simple. Okay, it really is. So hopefully you'll follow along. Go get those resources. Get Climate Control. Get the M&A Deal Finder manual. Become a FlexBuy partner. You can do those things tonight, and follow along as I go through this year. Certainly through the first quarter. I won't be going through the entire year because it doesn't take all of that. It only takes you about 90 days to get an income stream up and running. And with the various programs that we have, along with what I'm going to show you that you can do in terms of data manipulation and data automation, I think you're going to find this very, very fruitful, and that income can get going very quickly. So stay tuned. Go get those resources, and look forward to working with you this week and following along as you get your first 5 deals this month. Let's get it done. Talk to you soon.